Hey, what's up, Kronies? What's good? What's good, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. Happy Saturday. Hope you guys are enjoying a nice weekend off. I'm just at the building here, getting some things done. I'm going on a week vacation on Tuesday, so I only got a couple more days here to kind of get some things, in order before I go. And yeah, I just want you guys to hit that like button for me. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, if you have any questions, if you're watching the replay or you're hearing live now, let me know. Just ask away, guys. That's what I'm here for. So something kind of came up. I'm just been so busy like designing and planning other jobs, and I kind of, I don't know, I guess I kind of felt like maybe that like this place was being looked after, and I dropped the ball. I should have been like paying more attention. But it is what it is. It's a learning experience. So I'm going to kind of walk you guys through it and show you where we're at. And yeah, nothing crazy. Just like some drywall issues. Mainly a little framing stuff here or there. But when you're like supervising a job, you gotta really watch trades like a hawk. And it's great. The more you know about construction, like all the trades, is the better, right? Because you need to watch everybody. Like there's guys here. I like like for example, the electrician, no problem, no worries there, nothing, right? Like no issue. Tin bashers, all good. But other trades, plumbing and other stuff, it's been a little bit challenging because especially with the language barriers I've been finding. Oh my God, it's like I swear, like I'm talking and I think they figured they understood me, but they didn't clearly, So, but yeah, that's the kind of issues you're gonna run into, right? Hey, Will Cash, what's up, buddy? Oh, yeah, right on. But it's hard watching over crews in multiple floors. Oh, yeah, and that's the thing. Multiple floors, the bigger the job, the harder it is. Oh, yeah. Condo buildings, oh, God, I've done so many of those. Like, they're really hard. Yeah, really tough. Like, you got 9-story hospitals or whatnot. Like, yeah, it gets, look, it's insane. It's crazy, right? So, like, some of the things, like, big things, like, I'm sure you guys can kind of see, like, they're like, right up that way there's a corner there that needs to be fixed, right? Like, it's not supposed to stick out like that. Like, I don't get that whatsoever. And I did tell them, I told their supervisor and the guys while they were doing it to fix it, and that's what I got. So I'm like, fuck, right? I got at least that top was built, so I'm happy about that. But this, for example, here, it has to be bang on 3-inch 16. 3 inch and 16, definitely bigger. So I'm gonna have to figure out something for that. Like, I don't even think they make J-mold big enough to fix that. And you can see it's not straight. Like, if I was drywalling it, I would have lasered it in beauty, right? And I'm kind of looking at some things. Like, I can see the bulkhead too isn't like straight, like, so that's got to get fixed. Like, it's not bang straight, like it's a little like in and out, so I got to fix that. There's the parapet itself. When you're looking at it like right from here, oh yeah, it looks fine. Go up on the lift and look down, it's like this, in and out, so that's got to get straightened out. There's all these little braces on the top there as well that I need to be removed, because it's supposed to be a flood. Like, you shouldn't be able to see them. I don't know. Once you start getting over here, you can start to see them. Right at the top like that. And then, of course, the biggest issue here is the laydowns. Why are the sheets laid down, right? I told them, I come in, I'm like, stop laying the sheets down. Stand them up. I got 12-foot sheets for a reason. Like, stop laying down the sheets. This wall here, like, for example, okay? They started to stand them up. Okay, that's fine. But, and this is perfect, right? Stand up a sheet in the middle. When you got windows like that, first thing you do is you stand up on each end. If you got a window, stand up, and then stand up, and then stand up, and then you put stand ups, and if you have to put a piece in a butt or whatever, not a butt, but like, you know, you want your joints to be on the top and bottom of your window frames, even if it's a butt to bevel. Who cares, right? You want to hook your windows nice, okay? When you're laying them down, these windows are at 48 inches basically. Like, you know, like, look at that. That's not enough. You need to hook 4 to 6 inches. You know, 4 is even kind of tight, right? Like, you want to be 6 inches to even a foot, right? But, you know, and there's no reason you should not have joints like on this. I don't understand it, because like they stood this up and laid this down, and I don't get it, right? And coming down this hallway here, same thing when you're doing a row of doors, okay? Always check your layout first, and if you have to, right, you never want shit like this, right? Like, you don't want to fucking put a full sheet on a door frame and then router it out like that. You're wasting that all that drywall is wasted, right? You put a piece to the 16, and then again, if you have to skip a 16 and put another full sheet and then put a little piece on the top, even if it's butt to bevel, who fucking cares, right? You never put a joint on a door frame like that, never, right? And even like if it's like this, for example, you bring down a butt to about here, right? And then you put a leg in it, right? That's it. Simple, done, right? But that happens twice on this one wall. Same thing happened right here, okay? Like, why would you put a full sheet over a door, over a fucking door, and router the whole thing out like that? I don't get it. It makes no sense. You know, and I wouldn't have even touched the outside, because honestly, they drywalled the outside, and we still hadn't put the wood in for the doors, right? And I told them not to double stud it. They double studded it. Because the reason why no double studs is because I had to put the wood in, and the wood always sticks out, right? So, you know, and my guy had to go in after the fact and like, you know, squeeze the wood in everywhere. So, you know, the electrical wasn't done. You know, I always do the inside first, okay? I don't care. I always do the inside wall. I'll do this wall. I'll do this inside wall, tie in all the floaters, right, properly, you know, boom, 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 and then do the middle walls, and then the outside, right? Because, say, for example, if it has to be insulated, now you're just insulating this one whole row, and on the other side, that whole row, and then you board it. Right? And then same thing in the middles, right? You board one side, insulate the other side. Done, right? Could you imagine now having to insulate every room? Like, you know, you drywall that one, the other side there, and then you got to come and insulate all of this crap, move over, insulate all that, you know, and when you could just go straight with a baker or something, you know? Exactly. The slammers don't get screwed properly, 100%, right? And then going down this way here, we're not in this space yet. This is the restaurant, right? I said no drywall. The only thing that's supposed to have drywall is the back wall, the wall that separates the restaurant from the kitchen, right? Because we want to get like a partial occupancy for the bathrooms, and this side isn't open yet. We don't even have drawings for this. There's no electrical. There's no freaking backing in the doors, right? And again, laydowns. But look at all the joints. Look at all these freaking joints, right? So all of this has to come off anyway, right? All of this was a waste, and it's laydowns again, you know? But yeah, what a waste. All of it has to come down, right? But oh my God, like all of these rooms, like I just can't believe the laydowns and all these fucking butt joints. Like, and when you do laydowns, that is no good. You know, that is no good. You have to go like 32 to 48 inches away from your butts. You can't go 16 inches away. It doesn't work like that. You know, same thing here. Like, sure, there's a joint there, but like you know, you just put you know, when you're doing stand-ups, okay, like you can do your chuck piece and your buck piece, and your legs and stuff like that, all nice, right? But look, there's no wood in there for the doors. All that has to come down, right? And then this is the exterior wall, but you know, and it's fine, but it's just laydowns. And again, look at the end. That's when if you're not planning your shit out, that's what you're gonna get. You can't. That is right there just crazy. That's fucking crazy to me. Not only is there going to be a corner bead here, and then you got these butt joints, the mud is going to be way the fuck out here. That whole thing's going to be mud. It's crazy. Same thing here. That's not, see, like that is amateur drywall right there. You know? I just been so busy designing and planning for the. I got 3 other jobs I'm designing and planning right now and budgeting for. We're at contract stage for the big one, the physio clinic. That's been great. We've finalized that budget and we got the final drawings and everything. It's been great. It's been lots of work though, right? And I'm not really getting paid to supervise this job here. I'm not really getting paid to do it. I'm not even getting a piece of any of this work. You know, like I'm not getting a piece of the drywall. I'm not getting a piece of the tape. I'm just like basically volunteering to help this guy out. You know, I mean, I do like bill like a monthly salary, but like, you know, like I'm not really billing because like I'm not billing a crazy amount or anything. Like it's just, you know, I want the money to go towards like the actual workers, you know. But and then coming over here, like, look at the corner, the rounds, like, you know, like this is only 1/2 inch drywall. This isn't 5/8. It's only 1/2 inch, right? And like, how do you tape that, right? Like, you know, so I got to get them 1/4 inch drywall even, because like I could drywall this with 1/2 inch, no problem. But you know, these they just can't figure it out. They just can't figure it out. You never ever like look in all the plugs, like. Oh, the plugs are really bad, man. I told the taper to keep track of every one, and he'll get an extra $20 for every fucked up plug. When I was installing the doors, I put this piece in. They had 2 pieces of drywall in here. Both boxes were blown, and the bottom was completely broken. So I just took them off and replaced it. But like, why would you put 2 pieces when like clearly one piece will work, right? Like then there's no joints. This laydown, I don't understand it. But yeah, I just put these the door frames are in for the bathroom, so I just put like the 4 frames. There's these 3. The reason why the hinges are on the outside is this wheelchair. So they hit the button here, and then the door opens, and then the wheelchair goes in. The same thing here, right? They hit the button, the door opens this way, and the wheelchair goes in. That's kind of the only time you'll see that, the hinges on the opposite side, or the door opening the opposite way, is for wheelchair, okay? Normally though, like in a normal door, like here, like this is a right hand swing here. It just goes in, boom. Same thing, the other side will be a right hand in that way. Yeah, that's why they look funky like that, right? Because yeah, like they just I don't need water to drywall these, okay? I don't need to wet my sheets to drywall these rounds, okay? What you do is you have to go big. So you use a full 10-foot sheet, okay? You start here, and you screwing it in, and you find out where it first starts to bend, like here, okay? Mark it on the brown side. And then you cut it every 2 inches, the width of your T-square. It's simple, okay? Just cut, right? Every 2 inches, and you as long as you need till you get all the way around, okay? And then you wrap it long, okay? It'll work every fucking time, guys. It don't matter inside, outside. It's the same shit. So you can see I drywalled this inside corner here. Right, a long time ago. I didn't use any water at all. But you see, I started 32 inches back from the round, and look at it, like it just beautiful, nice round, right? Done, man. It's so easy. And then same thing, like see the joint here in the middle, like that's crazy, you know? Just put a sheet in the middle, right? And you hook. And then a sheet on the end, and then a piece or whatever. Like even if it's a full piece and then a butt to bevel little piece, all good. You got 2 little joints at the top, 2 little joints at the bottom. Boom, bada bing, you're done, right? Now the electrician went a little crazy. This is electrician work. Like but you can see even here, that's drywaller, okay? Drywall. You don't put screws anywhere near your boxes, okay? You got to be I like going 16 inches away from my boxes. 12 inches is what it's supposed to be. I'm also noticing no screws in the bottom track. They have screws at the very bottom, okay? And there's none in the bottom track. Holy fuck. That's another thing. See, another fucking thing. So that's not good. But you don't want screws near boxes, because when you're plugging things in and out, flipping your switches, you're moving the box. What happens when you move the box? Vibration. Mud will fall out. Like, it'll just crack and fall out. Like, it's simple. It's not rocket science. This electrician should have just told us to wait. We didn't have to drywall this. Like, he could have just put his boxes in, and we could have waited to drywall this. We didn't have to drywall it, but he said he didn't have any boxes on this side. They were all on the other. Obviously, that was wrong. So, but just silly freaking things, man. Like, oh boy. But yeah, let's check you in. And so I'm talking to the taper. Taper's freaking out, and I'm like, yeah, I don't blame you, buddy. Holy cow, man. I'm sorry, man. You're right. This is fucking nuts. Like, I can't believe how many they probably had to put 10 more boxes of mud in here than what you normally would have needed. Like, look at all of the joints. It's all the blues disappeared, man. It's all mud now. We have this is where the lockers go in here, so they only really need to finish tape 6 feet and above. But yeah, this is for the women's locker area right here. And yeah, they get more privacy than the men's. But yeah, it's gonna look great when it's done. But we got the tiles. This is a wheelchair shower, right? So the wheelchair goes in, and then this whole room will be tile. The 12-foot ceiling's just like, wow, yeah, it's really high. Tough for tapers. Tough for all the trades, right? But yeah, this will be all tile. This is a shower area here. A little bench area, but yeah, you can kind of see these are the 3 stand-up showers in here, right? But yeah, you can see it's getting done. Getting done. So, and then you go to the other side, and then yeah, this is where like the stall, like the bathroom stalls. This will be there are 2 sinks with a long table for like change table for babies or whatnot here. And then you have your row of sinks here, boom, boom, boom. And then toilet partitions, you can kind of see all the way back that way. On this side here, we have, like, on that side, there's a big wheelchair, and then 2 more stalls here. But yeah, man, look at the mud. Look at all the freaking mud. It's insane, man. Oh my God, it's so insane. I feel so bad for the taper. But I'm giving him more money, so he's happy. He's happy now. I made him happy. And then, yeah, coming along here, just some silly stuff too. Like that wall there was supposed to be 5/8. They used 1/2 inch, and then I'm like, how come you guys are running out of fucking 1/2 inch? You should have enough, right? Because we had to use white, and I'm like, I couldn't figure it out. And then I come back, and I'm like, I see a stack of 5/8 blue on the ground. I'm like, why is there a stack of 5/8 blue? And I'm like, oh fuck, I figured it out. I'm like, you know what? They didn't use the 5/8 on the wall they're supposed to. So anyways, we double layered 5/8 fire guard to the other side. So it is what it is. This middle room here is storage room, right? So this is all double layer 5/8 in here. But yeah, man, those doors, even the expandables are tight, like for these, like double layer 5/8. So it's 3 layers of 5/8, right? So, but, yeah. And then this is the men's open area, locker area. So at least it's all blue. It's all blue in here where the showers are. This is where the stand-up urinals are. So it's all blue. That inside of the shower room there is all blue. Yeah, and then of course the tiling guy is going to put Detra and then the mortar and all that. And I'm like, well, at least get blue on the bottom floor where you can't, yeah. But now I know why they were short of the 1/2 inch blue board. Oh man, like just so crazy, right? I just can't. The laydowns are blowing my mind, just blowing my mind, guys. But yeah, we're getting there. I'm still waiting the sprinkler, guys. What a disaster! So let me show you what I got to do. All right. So first of all, I got to get a structural engineer to sign off on this. But I got my structural engineer to work with me on it. So boom shakalaka. Wait till you see this. This is gonna blow your mind. So yeah, you can kind of see what I'm talking about, right? Why you would never put braces like this? This is a design feature, okay? Like, even those drywaller guys, I told them to take the braces off, and they're literally just cutting the drywall around them. I'm like, just take the fucking things off. What the hell do you need them for? Right? If it was built to my spec, they wouldn't have needed them. I still don't think you need them, but if you do, you got to put them from the inside out to the front. Okay, they can't be seen, right? So those have to come off. And then if I'm looking at this parapet, it's waving in and out, right? I have to plywood this top now for the sprinklers. So there was some guy who said that he could do the sprinklers after we'd built this, and I knew he couldn't. I'm like, oh, that's a first. Okay, whatever. And well, guess what? That guy backed out, and the new sprinkler guys are like, well, we have to plywood this entire ceiling now after the fact, after all the duct, everything's in there. It's 4,500 square feet. I got to put 3/4 inch plywood on it, and it's gonna support the 2-inch sprinkler lines every 5 feet with the water in them. But to actually build it, I'm gonna have to shore up the big areas in the middle. Okay, like put shore posts in, and then plywood it all. And then when the sprinkler guys are done, I could take the shoring posts out. But yeah, every 5 feet we'll have our sprinklers going this way, and the 6-inch main will run along the front here, like behind the parapet, and it'll be hung by hangers. But unbelievable mistake, and I knew it. I fucking called it, man. I'm like, there's no way that the sprinkler guys are gonna do it after. Oh yeah, no, they will, no problem. I'm like, okay, you say so, bud. But no, anyways, looking good. So yeah, just going forward, I just know I need to literally, there has to be somebody on site 100% of the time, preferably myself. I just, like I said, I don't get paid to supervise, like, really, you know, like, it's not really my thing, but I'm doing it just to be nice. And like, you know, if there's any money afterwards that's left from my budget, then I'll make some, maybe. But I know it's not going to happen. we're going to be over for sure. So I'm not, all of it is basically for free. So, but you know what? It's not bad. I mean, I get paid for the work I do, like work, all the installations I do, and I've gotten some good contacts through this. It's worth it. And plus, I like this job. I really want to see it through. I'm really passionate about it. I've been involved since right from the design and budgeting phase. But anyways, yeah, so that's my rants, boys. And then, of course, the mess. It's still a little messy for my liking, but yeah, I'd like to keep on top of the cleanliness, side of things. But the laborer I have on site, he's great, but like, he doesn't know how to prioritize. He prioritizes the cleaning last, right? Like, he'll do all the building stuff first and the cleaning last, and it should be the other way around when you're laboring, right? I give him stuff to do when he's not busy, Like, hey, when the cleanup's done, right? When you're not busy, cleanup's done, you can build this and build that. Keep yourself busy, right? But he does that stuff first and then neglects the cleaning. You know what I mean? So, oh, man. And then the door nightmare, like, oh my god. So the tiles are here. So this is the tiles for the bathrooms and the showers are here. The doors, I organized everything. They gave me all fire rated frames and slabs, which I'm not complaining about. They literally gave me all fire rated steel and wood and frames, all the same, right? I ordered only three fire rated doors, and the rest were supposed to be non-fire rated. They gave me all fire rated stuff. And then I'm short some stuff. Like I'm short, like they didn't give me any closers. They didn't give me. They only gave me one kick plate, only one privacy doorknob, and I'm short 2 hinge sets. And that's just at first look. I don't understand the gibberish on their packing slip, so I got to go home and decode it. Like search through their web, and decode what the codes are. But yeah, what a fun time. Anyways, I'm out of here. I got to go home and I got to get this package ready for the engineer so he can figure out the sprinkler thing. I'm definitely gonna recommend for safety for men up there, for people up there, that we shore it up while we're working up there, and then we can when it's just the sprinkler lines, we can just take the short out, gone. But anyways, it's good to see you, man. Good to see you, Will Cash. I'm glad we got to chat a little bit there. I didn't see any other chats come in, so you guys are just watching today. That's not a problem too. But hit that like button for me on your way out. And yeah, as always, appreciate you guys. I'll see. Hey, what's up, Professor X? How are you doing, brother? Hey, man, good to see you. Good to see you, dude. Yeah, I'll be coming back in tomorrow to do a big cleanup. And at that point in time too, if you guys want to or jump in, or if you have any questions about what we're doing, leave them down below. I'll check my comments out later. And yeah, I got the final order too coming for all the rest. So all the front offices here will be Roxol. I just can't do any sealing or anything work until the sprinklers are done. And yeah, so that's going to be in a few weeks now. So, or maybe in a month from now even. But we'll be flying over in the physiotherapy clinic by then. So yeah, boy, lots of work. And then I just picked up 2 more littler projects, but it's going to be great. So. Mr. Fire Door, yeah, right on, brother. Good to see you, man. All right, guys, have a great rest of your weekend. Talk to you soon, okay? Cheers, dude. That's awesome. Nice seeing Professor X. Nice.